Okay, we have to be a bit more careful this time. I was expecting only the Rumbler. I didn't expect a military droid to attack at the same time. So we have to get out of here. As long as we're stuck in here, even if he misses, we're gonna take damage from the fusion cannon. So as soon as we're finished with here, we'll try to go there. Once we're up there, we should have no trouble killing both. If we ever get into real trouble, I'm going to have to use burst fire on the pistol. It'll eat through our ammunition very fast, but it takes too much time to kill these things on single fire mode. It doesn't really matter when they have no way of attacking us like in here, but in actual combat situation that 6-7 times it needed to hit to kill.
Soldier, this is Captain William Diego. There isn't much time, so you must listen. I have the unique advantage of seeing this whole situation from every imaginable perspective. Until recently, I was a pawn of those vile and disgusting creatures, those corruptors of mind and body. I've managed to cleanse myself of their putrescence, but I've been severely compromised in the process. I'm in the sick bay on the foredeck of the Rickenbacker. I would come to you if I could, but that's an impossibility. You'll understand when we meet. Now get to it. And soldier, stay alive.
The eggs were lying in a semicircle in the middle of what looked like a crash crater. There were hundreds of those things, hundreds. And as we got closer, you could hear them. Not the eggs, the things inside those. It was like music. Scared out of my mind. The music. All I wanted to do was see those things up close. Find out their secrets.
This was caused by an overload in the Meson acceleration coil. There is another coil in Pod 2, which you must pass to get to the bridge of the Rickenbacker.
If you approach it...
The same will happen there, but I have conceived a way to avoid this. Proceed to engine nacelle B. There I will provide you the benefits of my missions.
So we escape to a ship that has a gigantic hole blown into it to space. Damn it. Yeah. I just saved, luckily. Control around those platforms is quite finicky, because the character doesn't...
This was caused by an overload in the Meson acceleration coil. There is another coil in Pod 2, which you must pass to get to the bridge of the Rickenbacker.
If you approach it...
The same will happen there, but I have conceived a way to avoid this. Proceed to engine nacelle B. There I will provide you the benefits of my omniscience.
As I said, the control around these objects is quite odd at times. Nothing is a problem if I move in this way directly, but if I try to sort of move around corners like you would in normal FPS games, it can sort of slightly change the direction of the movement or get stuck. So if you don't move at a decent speed and you start to fiddle around your location a bit, it can drop